Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman statue collector, and welcome to a very special showcase statue review today. And this was all sent in to us by collector Aaron, who has the Darkside Collectibles Catwoman. This is a 1/3 scale piece. A lot of you have been waiting a very long time for this, and it seems like certain European collectors are getting this one in, and obviously they are going to be shipping out other batches as we go. Now, it's really cool to be able to see this in natural daylight. Obviously, there have been some really bad photos released of this, but then there's also been some really great ones as well. As we know, they're always, the first photos are never very good. So anyway, I'm excited to be bringing this to you. Again, thanks to Aaron. Aaron did not want to appear on camera, but he wanted to share some of his thoughts. So again, this is a showcase review, and this is based on some of his thoughts and opinions on this. Now, this is 1/3 scale. This one definitely is in competition with some of the other companies like J&D and Blitzway that have done really good versions of her as well. Of course, Michelle Pfeiffer is absolutely fantastic, my favorite Catwoman. And so this piece, just initially looking at this footage, looks very good to me, especially in natural daylight, which is really nice. Aaron loves the statue overall. He says it continues to grow on him every single day. But there were a few issues with this piece, and he did want me to relay those to you. And so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. The first thing that I notice is the glossiness of her. She looks absolutely fantastic. I like the differentiation in color between kind of the the corset and also the shininess of the actual paint. One thing, since we're kind of looking in the chest area, he said that he felt like the right chest area was badly molded, and it kind of leads to an off size, kind of a droopiness. So that was his biggest complaint, but overall he really likes the actual likeness. He likes the statue. Again, it's going to be very subjective as to which version you like better. Some people are going to say that, the Blitzway blows this one out of the water, the J&D blows this one out of the water, maybe this one is way better than the Blitzway. Everybody's going to be able to see this art in a different way, and that's what's so great about having so many different options. But I do think the likeness is there. I think it looks nice. Again, I don't know if I could see just in the footage what he's necessarily talking about with the molding on the chest. But I'm going to take his word for it. Obviously, he has it in hand, so he is able to see it a lot better than we are here. But I do think it has a really nice attention to detail. I think the stitching looks really great. The paint work looks really crisp and clean to me. And again, I love the level of shininess. I think that's awesome. Speaking of chest, I feel like it's more accurate to Michelle Pfeiffer on this particular version versus the Blitzway that I own. I feel like they maybe, over accentuated it a little bit. But again, you guys leave your comments down below and let me know what you guys think about it. He does go on to say that the whip is extremely tight to fix to the handle. He feels like there are some very delicate parts, so be very careful, and especially with the claws, extraordinarily fragile, he says. So, that's just something that you want to be very careful with. Obviously, again, I have the Blitzway right now, and the Blitzway, you also have to be very careful with the whip and the claws. It is just, they're delicate. They're, at least on the Blitzway, it's plastic. I don't know what they are on this one. I don't know if it's metal or if it's plastic. But since he says fragile, I'm assuming it's probably more than likely plastic. But I mean, look at the way him filming in the background. It just reflects off the suit. It really goes to show how skin tight and how shiny it is. I think that's really nice. Obviously, you have kind of a come toward you pose. She's walking toward you. She does have the cats on the base. Again, I could probably take or leave the cats, but I like the Batman nameplate on the back. I think that is nice, and I really like the Max Schreck kitty heads, from the department store. I really like those on the front. I think that is really cool. He also does go on to say that the switch cover, which is I think of what we just saw there, the magnet is reversed on his. It might not be on yours, but he said the magnet, the switch cover magnet was reversed so it doesn't close properly, because there is a plug-in light up feature. Okay. Now this is the swap outs. This is what makes this one so different compared to all the other companies, is the unmasked Michelle Pfeiffer. I think this looks really good. It does also come with a stand, as you can see, so it's nice that it has the extra headstand included. So again, this is actually, this is what he's talking about. Now that I see this, he's actually talking about the bust itself having the bad mold. So maybe it's not. I was going to say, I didn't really see anything on the actual figure. That makes more sense now that there's just an issue maybe with the bust itself being kind of a mold issue with the front chest, I guess. But again, it has that same shininess. I do like that they included an extra one. I just think that's really nice because a lot of companies don't. They're like, where do you put this extra head? So this is nice. You can display it right next to it. I do think this Michelle Pfeiffer portrait looks very good. I still have been wanting one where, like, toward the end of the film where her mask is kind of ripped and her hair is kind of coming through it. I really want that look. I wish some company would tackle that. There's been some custom figures done of that, but this is really the first company I can think of that's actually done an unmasked portrait. And I think it's nice. I think it looks great on the figure. Obviously, this is going to add something different. So if you love the Blitzway one, but you still want to have a Michelle Pfeiffer unmasked, then this is the way to go. You can have them side by side, or if you're just a Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman fan in general, you can add this one to your collection. But again, paintwork wise, I think it looks good. Again, Aaron had good things to say overall. You can see the piercing blue eyes. I mean, look at that. I think it looks really nice. I definitely see Michelle there. Yeah. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of the portrait? Do you feel like it's accurate? Do you feel like the eyebrow color and everything else is accurate to Michelle? Definitely let me know in the comments down below. The base is looking pretty good here. It's kind of simplistic on the top, so, there's not a ton of detail there, but again, I do like the Max Shrek heads. Here you can see, so she is a true 1/3. You can see how big she is here compared to other third scales. I mean, she's very tall. She's actually taller than the Prime 1 Poison Ivy here. So she's definitely going to stand out. I think she's going to have a lot of presence in your collection without question. And again, I just feel like it is a great option. But there's a lot of other options out there. So you pick whichever one works best for you. I know that there's a lot of people that have that on pre-order. I mean, look at that. Look at it with the shadows. I think that looks fantastic. I just don't see anything wrong here. Again, you can't go wrong no matter which way you guys go. But if you have this on pre-order, at least from what I'm seeing here, I think you're going to be happy. The Blitzway one, I think, is harder to find these days. Obviously, the J&D is quite a bit more expensive. Maybe, double in price. So it is what it is. Here he says, whip isn't all the way in because I feared breaking it. So again, just be very careful. I felt the same way in doing the Blitzway one as well. I thought that one was very delicate as it kind of pops into place. I think the cats look okay. I think that they maybe could have been done a little bit better. They look a little cartoony to me. But again, that's not really the ones, that's not really the ones that I am focused on. I'm focused on her. So anyway, I do like the light up feature. I think that's nice. Again, it's something I probably wouldn't use, but the Blitzway also lights up as well. So again, I just like that they have the option for the external figure here, the proximity base with the Michelle Pfeiffer head. I'm just curious as to what you guys think. So again, here he feels like the shade of color used on her hair is maybe not accurate, so he's actually going to repaint it a little bit. So again, take all of this with a grain of salt. If it's something that you like, get it. And if it's not, if it doesn't really meet your expectations, then, there are other options like I mentioned. It does come with this box, as you can see, the art box, and it also has a Darkside Studio Collectibles envelope here. You can also see in the background there, it's got the straps, which is really nice, always a nice option. And it does come with this right here, which is a certificate of authenticity, which is nice. They are numbered, as you can see, and so that's really great. So if anybody can translate that number for me, so I'm not exactly sure what that was there, but you can see that it comes with gloves. So there's some really nice elements to this, very classy, which again, Aaron really appreciated for sure. It's not necessary, but it's a nice touch. It looks like nice foam, box straps, like I mentioned. So again, there's a lot of nice elements to this piece. And again, I I am impressed with what I see. Is it better than the other ones out there? Again, that's subjective. It's really hard to say. I am very happy with the Blitzway one that I have. But again, it's just, it's up to individual perspective on which one you like better. But again, I think it looks great in a trio. I think that's great. And again, she just seems bigger than I was expecting her to be, like, especially with her height. Like, she's got a lot of really great height. Your eye is drawn to her. And so I think that's great. Here you can see the plug-in, so the cable is included. So that's nice. It's not battery operated, so you can have it plugged in. Again, the cats, I feel like maybe could have been done a little bit better. I just feel like they're a little bit cartoony. But I feel like the Prime 1 that I have as well is the same way, including the Bermejo Catwoman that I have. So cats are just hard, they're sculpted. So one thing, again, I'm really impressed with, I like the pose on this one, and I love the shininess. I think that they really nailed it. And like Aaron says, need I say more? So, again, this is a showcase review. I don't have it in hand at the moment. Hopefully I will be getting mine at some point and can share that with you, especially in hand. But at least of what I'm seeing here, I think it's very good, especially being able to see it this clear, not bad photography. Aaron did a kick-butt job of filming this for us, so please hit the like button if you would. I think he did a great job. And again, thank you for being honest with your, your assessment, Aaron. Really appreciate that. I think other collectors will as well. And again, I think it's cool. I'm excited to see it. And congratulations to anybody getting this one. But again, at the end of the day, it really just depends on which one you like the best. You have options, which is always a great thing. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please leave comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Constructive feedback. Don't trash the piece if you don't like it, because that might ruin somebody's day if they are picking this one up. So again, just be honest, but be constructive and be polite to other collectors. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.